production of Audi's first standalone electric model, the E-tron SUV, will begin later this year using what the company claims is a carbon-neutral production process. Following the announcement that £1,000 deposits are being taken for its first bespoke electric vehicle, Audi said that its Brussels factory, where the e-tron will be built, has been certified as CO2 neutral. The facility uses renewable energy and offsets its carbon to enable what Audi claims is a waste-free process. This will substantially boost the e-tron's well-to-wheel sustainability, giving the car, which is due on roads in early 2019, an edge, environmentally speaking, over its electric rivals and setting a new bar for premium manufacturers. Audi won't yet discuss production or sales numbers for the e-tron, but it says it has test-marketed the electric SUV in 2 European countries and reports potential demand for the model to be in the double-digit thousands. Audi adopted the highly unusual tactic of unleashing 4 e-tron prototypes to prowl the streets of Geneva earlier this month to fight back against the launch of the Jaguar I-Pace. The e-tron will be a game-changer for Audi, said marketing boss Bram Schott. It's our first electric model and it's going to be a volumed model. The production e-tron will be revealed at the Brussels Motor Show on 30 August as the first of 3 battery electric vehicles BEVs that Audi will launch by 2021. By 2025, the company promises to have 20 electrified models on sale, with half of those being BEVs. The e-tron will have a range of models with battery packs and motor power outputs of different capacities. Audi has also raised the possibility of Audi Sport-tuned versions of the e-tron. The question is when, said Schott. The electric powertrain gives really good performance, so the driving experience gives such a good feeling. E-tron models could also be sold on a monthly subscription, which would allow buyers to switch between Audi models to suit particular driving demands. We're actively looking at every option, said Schott. Technical details. Audi has been using a 250-strong e-tron development fleet over the past year to rapidly build mileage and finalize the setup of the EV. The car's design looks to have been toned down compared with the 2015 e-tron Quattro Concept C Gallery that previewed it, with a slightly less butch front end and less raked rear windows. But the concept's light designs, which include a strip to connect the tail lights, appear to have been retained. The e-tron is predicted to have a range of at least 500 kilometers (311 miles), and is built on a development of the electrified platform that Porsche is using for its Mission E electric saloon. It is powered by 3 electric motors, with 2 driving the rear wheels and the other powering the front ones. This setup was used in the e-tron Quattro Concept, which was said to provide maximum combined outputs of 496 bhp and 590 pounds-feet, a 0 to 62 miles per hour time of 4.5 seconds, and a restricted top speed of 131 miles per hour, a preview of what's to come with the production model. This setup will also be used in Audi's second electric SUV model, which itself was previewed by the e-tron Sportback concepts shown at the 2017 Shanghai Motor Show. This features a more swept-back design and will make it to market 1 year after the regular e-tron. Audi has previously said the e-tron will cost about the same as a well-spec'd Audi A6, suggesting it will have an entry-level price of at least £60,000. The I-Pace is priced from £58,995. On sale date. Audi sales and marketing boss Dietmar Wegenrieder said that Audi has chosen to launch the e-tron in 2018 because battery technology is now mature enough to be able to offer a range of more than 500 kilometers (311 miles). This figure is crucial, he said, because consumers won't accept less. Charging infrastructure is also now growing rapidly, another key reason for choosing a 2018 launch date. A 400 to 500 kilometers range must be possible, and we must have a fast charging infrastructure, said Wegenrieder. Both things are coming in 2018. The battery energy density is there, and there's already a lot of charging infrastructure in Europe, the US and Asia. Weekend Reader said Audi was involved through the Volkswagen Group with rival firms such as BMW, Daimler, and Ford in ensuring there's a fast-charging network for longer-range electric vehicles to use. "It's not our job to invest in charging points," he said. "We're pushing and organizing this, though, and working with our partners on it." Weekend Reader referred to the chicken and egg situation of limited charging infrastructure to date. There has been no need for third parties to install chargers because there are not enough cars to use them, and vice versa. No cars, no infrastructure, but in the next 2 years there will be lots of investments, he added. First customer deliveries of the e-tron are scheduled for the beginning of 2019. E-tron name. Audi has opted not to launch its electric cars under a sub-brand, like BMW has with its i models and Mercedes-Benz with the EQ range. Instead, it's using e-tron, which has been a suffix on Audi's hybrid cars, as a model name in its own right. The new SUV is intended as a standalone, milestone launch model to introduce the technology, employing a similar strategy used by Audi with Quattro in the 1980s. Speaking last year about the car's name, Audi boss Rupert Stadler said it's comparable to the first Audi Quattro, which was known simply as the Quattro. In the long term, the name e-tron will stand for a pure electric driveline structure. Weekend Reader said the e-tron name will be used on a range of follow-up electric and plug-in hybrid vehicles, where it will appear mostly as a suffix, as is the case with the existing A3 e-tron. It's likely that Audi's next-generation models will all get electric versions, while an A8 e-tron is most likely to be the first candidate. An SUV body is important for the e-tron because it's the most on-trend body style, said Weekend Reader. "A lot of customers have been asking when we'll bring this car to market," he said. "There's certainly demand in the premium segment, it's the right product. It's a real SUV with Audi design language." Weekend Reader suggested that Audi's future range of e-tron models will have slightly different styling from the Mark Lich-designed new look that's currently being rolled out across the rest of the brand's lineup. "The e-trons are close to the designs of Lich, but in different packages," he said. "There isn't an engine in the front. The size of the e-tron suggests it's a Q6 in all but name, but Weekend Reader hinted that the Q6 is a separate project." He cited speculation that the Q6 should be a four-door SUV coupe based on the Q5 in a similar style to the forthcoming Q8 being spun off the Q7. Weekend Reader said the e-tron isn't the Q6 because it's not a four-door SUV coupe, but a sporty SUV. Julian Rendell, Sam Sheehan and Mark Tissot